Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. I'm pretty excited. Today I'm going to take you guys downstairs outside to have a look at my greenstalks and what all I have planted. They've been planted only for about a month now because I'm in zone 6B, and it's just been cold. I couldn't start planting anything until May, and even then I was putting out my cold season stuff. So there's still some things in there from the cold season. Some of them have bolted and need to be pulled out, but I did throw out some warm season crops maybe a week or two ago. So I'm gonna give you guys a little tour. I have 4 greenstalks. 2 of them are originals and 2 of them are leaves. And like I said, they're mostly all planted up and everything's looking pretty good out there. But I don't want to just tell you about it. I want to show you. So stick around and see what I got going on outside. All right. But before we head out, just a quick stop at the giving tree. It's what I've been calling this. I'll take 2 tomatoes. Y'all, I've been wanting to get rid of this plant and start some new tomatoes, but every time I turn around, it's pumping out more tomatoes. And if you're anything like me, see, I got some more coming in over here, starting to turn. If you're anything like me, I can't turn away a producing plant. Look at it. There's some babies coming in. But I mean it this time. I mean it. I'm going to pull this thing out. I have some other tomato varieties that I want to try that I don't have going outside. And they're going to be coming in here, growing in my 2 Farm XLs from AeroGarden. Oh, and if you're wondering, yep, this is still the 42-day tomato from December. I started these on December 20th. Today is June 14th, I believe. So, 6 months old. This plant. Crazy, isn't it? All right, let's go outside. All right, friends. So, like I already stated, I have 4 greenstalks on the property. 2 originals and 2 leaves. The leaves are the one that have the smaller pockets, and the originals have larger pockets. I'm gonna start with this one first. In this greenstalk, I did a lot of my winter brassicas. So this is some collards and mustards I did in here. Did some pak choi that has gone to seed. Look at these pods, man. I wonder how these taste. You know what? Let's give it a try. I wonder if it's anything like radishes. You know, radish pods taste really good. Not so good. They're pretty bitter. Anywho. I put my chives in down here, and I put out my nasturtium, which does pretty good in the cold. Not snow, but cold. And then this calendula was a volunteer, which not surprisingly is performing as a fantastic trap crop. This thing is covered in, is that black fly? No, just black colored aphids. Meanwhile, the rest of my plants are clear. Awesome. And some more mustards here. that I planted in the winter, as well as which have bolted. So those are ready to come out. As well as these scallions. These are just scallions that I got from the grocery. Threw them out in here, and I used them for a continual harvest, perpetual harvest. So there's that. I also put out my Giant of Italy parsley, which has been doing really good. If the stalks were thicker, I'd say this make a great alternative for celery. The stalks taste just like the leaves do. It's a wonderful parsley taste. Here I have some feverfew, which I also put out when it was cold, because feverfew is a perennial, and so it's fine with the cold weather. Let's see what else we got in here. Chives down there. Like I said, collards. I have what I believe to be dwarf tomatoes that I started in the house. One of them doesn't seem to have taken, this little guy here, but the others seem to be doing just fine. I got 4 of those in here. I just put those out probably about 2 weeks ago. A week ago I put this cucumber out here. We'll see how that does. It looks pretty good right now. I'll be pulling out this pak choy and those red giant mustards since they've bolted. And that's about it. Got some empty pockets here. Gonna have more in a minute. Not sure what I'm gonna refill those with. The nasturtium is looking wonderful in here. I'm growing nasturtium as a trap crop, and also as I plan on making nasturtium leaf tincture. And I've been eating the flowers too. They're really nice. Got that peppery flavor. But yeah, nasturtium seems to like being in the greenstalk. That's a new one for me, so I'm glad that worked out. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this one here is my newest greenstalk. It's not exactly new though. I bought it about 2 years ago and had it shipped to my storage unit because I ordered it during a sale at like wintertime or something, and I wasn't gonna be able to use it. At the time I lived in that tiny apartment too. So I had it shipped to my storage unit. I put it in there, forgot all about it until recently. I was in there cleaning some things out, looking for stuff, and I found this whole brand new leaf, greenstalk that I completely forgot about. So I brought it home, obviously got it planted up, and let me show you what I got going on here. So I got this greenstalk planted up, what? It's probably been 2 weeks-ish, week and a half, 2 weeks-ish. And it's mostly planted up. Everything looks great in here except for one thing. And I'm gonna show you that. But let's take a closer look at what I got going on here. So what I tried to do was not have too many peppers in one row. So I kind of, went down in this manner, and that's why you see every other pocket has a pepper in it, right? I think it creates a very pretty look, right? And then in between, so I have, what varieties? This is just your run-of-the-mill jalapeno. This is some sort of basil. I think it's cinnamon basil. I can't tell. And then here, I got a really sad looking cucumber. It is done. I need to pull this. Matter of fact, let's just do that now. Started it in the house because there's the plug. Anyways, that didn't transplant well, so I have another pocket here. That's empty. This doesn't have a tag in it, and I don't rightly remember what it is either. If I had to guess, I'd say it's a yellow monster or a purple beauty, but that's just a guess. I don't know. Here I got a watermelon I put out. It's looking a little raggedy, but the new growth is looking good. So my hope was to let it trail down, and then I'll be able to keep track of the watermelons down here on the ground. I don't know what variety they are, what variety watermelon it is. All right, so we're back to the beginning. And then down here, I got some lettuce leaf basil. That was put out about 2 weeks ago. Here, another pepper. That's a California Wonder. Looking like it's about to be loaded with fruit. And I think you'll notice that with a lot of my peppers. Some more lettuce leaf basil. Here, I don't know what happened to the leaves. I'm guessing squirrels. But this is a yellow monster. And we have a pepper coming in. Ooh, yay. It's the first year growing those. I think I got the seeds from Baker Creek, I want to say. More lettuce leaf basil. And we're back to the California Wonder. On this third row, I have Ashe County pimento. As you can see, a nice pepper coming in there. And some more in my near future. A dwarf sunflower that is done. So I'll be pulling this and planting something else in there. Here, another Ashe County pimento. 2 fruits on there, plus mini flower. Nice. That's a sweet pepper that I'm gonna be using for my paprika. I'll be mixing some sweet and hots to make my own paprika. And I'm planning on doing smoked paprika this time. This is some kind of basil. Let me see if I can smell it. I'm gonna say that's, try that again. Lime basil, maybe? Here, another Ashe County pimento. Oh, and that one has a fruit on it as well. And another dwarf sunflower. All right. Then, on this third level, I have this pepper here, which is a California Wonder. And I have peppers coming in on this one already. That's wonderful. Yeah, California Wonder. Another dwarf sunflower. I'll be pulling that soon. They don't do multiple heads. So once these are done, I'm just pulling them out and putting something else in. Here we got a King of the North. Bell pepper, that's a sweet pepper. Another dwarf sunflower. And I think we're back to, oh, another Ashe County pimento. That one looks really good. And some Dusty Miller that I started from seed for the first time this year. I'm really proud of those. I got like 6 of them around here somewhere. And then on this bottom row, I have a King of the North. Another dwarf sunflower that'll be getting pulled here pretty soon once that flower fades. And here is another King of the North. Lots of fruit on that one. Another dwarf sunflower. And another King of the North pepper. So ideally, I'd be wanting to put those peppers in an original Greenstalk, but we're gonna give the leaf a try. So far, so good. If I had to guess, I'd say this is gonna work just fine. It's already working. I don't know how big the plants are gonna get, but I got, what, 20 peppers in there at least, I'm thinking, I don't know, 15, 20 peppers. So I should get some decent production out of this Greenstalk. I don't know what I'm gonna put in place of those dwarf sunflowers once they're done, but I'll figure something out. All right, so here I have my 2 original Greenstalks. Both of these are pretty planted up as well. I'm not sure that I could turn this around because they do have the automatic watering system on there. Even though they have the wheel base, I'm not sure that I want to be moving them around too much. So I'm going to pick up the camera, bring you closer, and show you guys what's going on in here. So I'm going to do like I did the other one, just go row by row. On this top row here, I have some basil. I think that's just your run-of-the-mill Genovese basil. And then here I have a orange jalapeno. Look at that. Fruit's coming in on this one already as well. Got the weed. Bye, buddy. Oh, I lost one. And over here is some sage that overwintered. It did have flowers in it. It was beautiful. But I was really excited to get this back. And right here, I threw in a struggling nasturtium, and I don't know, it's trying to bounce back, but it's not thriving clearly. Then around here, I have a lemon jalapeno. That one too has many fruits coming in on it. And then here is a habanero. Got flowers, no fruit yet, but they're coming. On the second row, a volunteer petunia. That makes me smile. Here I have another lemon jalapeno. No fruit on it, but flowers are coming. Then here I have another just plain old habanero. Here I have a mushroom red pepper, and I'm growing this from my buddy Wooly. This is a super hot, I believe. I want to say like 100,000 to 350,000 Scoville units. No, thank you. And then here, a jalapeno I started in the house, but it grew through the hole in the tag. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna stake this up. This is already an issue. I knew that was gonna be an issue, and then I forgot about it. No fruit yet, but it's flowering. And then here's some lettuce leaf basil that is thriving. Leaves are supposed to get as big as your hand. I don't know if that's gonna happen in a greenstalk, but I'm still pleased with how those are looking. Down here, I have what I thought was purple basil. It's speckled, and then, I don't know. Who knows what I did? Yeah, anyways, it's some kind of basil. Then here, I have another orange jalapeno. Here, some kind of basil. This was a volunteer calendula. Down here, I have another lemon jalapeno. No fruit yet, but it is, oh, I take that back. There's fruit down there. All right, cool. And then here I have spilanthes that, it's weird and it's looking burnt up because it's on the side of the greenstalk that doesn't get much sun. So that's a mystery. I'm not sure. Are there pests on here? No, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I don't know. I'm growing the spilanthes so that I can make my own tincture. All right, so down here, more lettuce leaf basil. I have another lemon jalapeno. Here I have some tarragon. It's supposed to be perennial. We'll see. I hope so. I've already been using it. I'd never grown it before, and I never used it in my kitchen, but once I started growing it, obviously I started using it. I got an orange jalapeno here, which has some fruits coming in. Here I have another volunteer petunia. Yay, something's eating it. I don't see anything. I'm gonna guess, well, no I'm not. And then an open pocket. Then on this last row, this is just a weed. Open pocket, and spilanthes all along the bottom. I was growing that spilanthes down there as a test to see if the groundhogs would touch it, and thus far they don't want nothing to do with that. So yay, something I could put at the bottom of the rabbits either. The rabbit's not touching it either. Something I could put at the bottom of a greenstalk that is useful that the critters won't take. So this whole bottom row on this greenstalk is wide open. I haven't planted it up. Let's start around here. So here I have some Thai basil, right? Yeah, Thai basil. Here I have another orange habanero. Look how small that plant is and all that fruit coming in. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, if that ain't doing the most. Here's some lettuce leaf basil. Here, some kind of basil. Siam basil. And then the other 2 pockets are empty on that row. On this 3rd row, here's some Dusty Miller. I had mustards in here. As you can see, I chopped them out. I need to plant that one up again. This is perpetual spinach. I'm pretty sure I grew it last year and it was supposed to come back, and it did, but it's growing awful slow. And then I don't have anything in this other side. That's just a weed. Then we come up here and I have green dream parsley. Super excited for that. Haven't tasted it yet. I got some volunteer lemon balm. It's looking awesome. This was some fern leaf dill that I was really excited to have, but the aphids decided to take it, and I blasted them off the other day. Doesn't look like they've come back yet. No, it looks like the ants haven't brought it back yet. But there's still something on there. Anyways, I'm leaving it so it can be a trap crop. Here I have a pepper. This is another mushroom red for Mr. Wooly. And the other 2 pockets are empty. And then on this top tier, I threw in a watermelon. Again, I don't know what variety these are. Who knows? But I was hoping that it would vine and then I could keep track of it up here on the porch there. I got what I believe to be a dwarf tomato up here, and then some more volunteer lemon balm. Here I have a Scotch bonnet pepper, and I'll be damned. Yo, I got a fruit up there. Do you see it? Yay. And a couple other flowers coming in, we'll see. But I'm growing that for Mr. Wooly as well. I don't do super hots, so that is all for him.